Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving double team. Thompson from long range. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now, here's Washington. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dallas on defense. They trail by 1. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Thompson misses. Doncic against it. Here he goes. So much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And there's the try. It's deflected. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Now, here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's Doncic. .102 left here in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Edwards. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington passes to Lively, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Gobert. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 6 points.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Irving surveying the floor. Out to Doncic.
Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end, even when he's not blocking shots. He's altering them with his presence.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Mavericks, Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Thompson is out there with Washington, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here is Irving. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Thompson for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Irving. The tray. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
This one for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Doncic against Edwards. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin. And it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed. So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Stolen by Thompson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body and angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Doncic outside. pass to Washington. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Here's Lively. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Irving. The pass to Lively. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Buries the 20-footer. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. The kick out to Towns. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Irving with the ball. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timberwolves trail by 6. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Mavericks making the shot. Irving with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Thompson is double. Over to the left wing. Outside Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
There's the 3. Irving can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Offensive rebound, stolen by Thompson. To the inside, Lively. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Now here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you, is Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
The Mavericks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Mavericks leading by 5. To the wing on the left. Pass to Lively. Dishes it to Thompson. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Edwards with the stuff.
How about that handle? The triple drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Doncic against Edwards. Lively. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Lively's got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. On the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the rejection by Towns. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 12 points in the game. Nice move. Off on the layup. Dallas has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Stolen by McDaniels. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shakes him. What a terrific move that was. 20 points for him. So it's the Mavericks now. They lead by 4. Outside Irving.
Timberwolves foul. Number 4. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
On the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. He got it up. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
41.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it
on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. P.J. Washington is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. Fires from deep. And the dunk by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Irving drives in. Over in the corner, Washington. Poke loose. Back to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Changes up. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Outside Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
Out to Thompson from past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
They retain possession. Edwards against Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And here because he loves getting to the line and deliver.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
From deep. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
On the pass to McDaniels. Towns wide open. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Lively. Nifty move. Money!
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Doncic.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Edwards drives in.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Washington passes to Lively. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The absolute last person this team wanted to send to the free throw line in a tough moment is Luka Doncic. He relishes these chances.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Off target. So a close game sees Dallas.
An old school feel to this one, Clark. 2 excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 6.
We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These 2 bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the 2 guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Klay Thompson is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Out left to the wing. Washington finds Doncic. 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession. Towns, no luck. It's Washington, high post. Right side, Irving. And Irving throws it down.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Lively. Defended by Gobert. Doncic passes to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Edwards. Goes to the hoop. And Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Outside Irving. Puts the move on. Gobert pulls it in.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Doncic against it. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Mavericks trail by 3. Irving attacking. Yep, that one goes in there.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
A 3-ball. Second chance shot. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this.
If you fed up, get your bread up. Now I'm fed up, getting fed up. Break away a label. We the alpha and omega. I got a chip on my shoulders, now better get bold. The center of gravity, nothing can hold us. 10 toes on the lid of the cobras. Gotta stay focused. I had the faith that I am the chosen. I got the word, you got emojis. I caught the world, you caught emotions. I get emotional when I see my people winning, cause I know that our potential is infinite. They say that God got a plan for you. I'm perched on the roof, cargo you. G2 gon' scope it with third eye. Yeah. Skywalking like a Jedi. Yeah. Jump in a jet on a red eye. Yeah. Gone, that's just what I'ma go 10. Going super saiyan. They try to go 10, but I'm getting buckets in. We in the building like we in security. Walk us in. In the wind. I'm on one. Got me so Saturday karma. I accepted the power. Open the gate. Now we're marching with numbers. Fighting the wind. Bluffing the sand. Hopped in the vans. Optimal lands. Taking a stand. As you say, I'm fucking the wind. Bluffing the sand.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves. Welcome, everybody, to another facing off in this one, Brent. We've got 2 teams.
Welcome, folks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lately wing pair. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Back to McDaniel. The three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. All alone. Good on the jump shot. Points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo on the inbound, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know. How a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
From downtown, scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sinks the triple.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Really good contest by Portis. Staying connected there.
The layup missed. Giannis passes to Middleton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. That shot no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Middleton for 3. The shot will not fall.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Driving to the basket.
And giving up some inches in. But makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
He gets it up, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota leading by 7. Here is Edwards. He has 5. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Lillard. Gobert with the block. And here's the fast break. The 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Bucks trail by 7. Lillard from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Puts up a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the previous play. Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard outside. Crafty move. And Middleton kicks to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Lillard. Count it.
The patience, the composure. Lillard letting his shot come to him under pressure.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report.
He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Rebound. Milwaukee. Portis has got his foot. Fourth rebound with that last one here. 4 of 7 from the